Okay, welcome back to another episode. Just gave 3 of my young hens that I've got just some Rota and PMV, just because being the new best kettle hen we have, she is not vaccinated, so we're vaccinating her. I've got her separate over in this little loft. All the hens are in here at the moment. We'll see shortly what's going on over there, but the fact that now that we're racing and anything can be brought back into the loft. All my race birds are vaccinated for both PMV and Rota. Settle down, you two. I'm just making sure that they still can carry it, bring it into the loft, so that's what we do not want, and we don't want to lose like key birds we're bringing in before we even get a chance to test them. So that's what we've done. And we also done the 2 little shock babies, which is this one, and then there's a little bit bigger one up here as well. So they're both done. 4 weeks time, we'll give them another shot, and then what we'll do, those 2 shock babies, we'll start breaking them in, loft flying them, and then we'll see how they go pretty much. We may breed from this year. If not, we'll just hold them back and race them next year. Gives them a bit of time to mature. I think it'd be far better once they've matured. I've spoken to Adam before, and he says generally the shock babies are better when they've matured a bit, not as great as young birds. So give them a bit of a chance, because we have lost a lot of those shock babies just because I think that they don't do as well as they could as a young bird. So we'll give those ones a little bit of a break. These ones are looking pretty good because obviously Storm's a mother. She's in here as well for the moment. We're not far away from actually starting to look at pairing up again. What are we now? Well, August 1st is when the rings come, and when I was at the club on the weekend, they asked me to put my order in for the rings, so definitely want to get on top of that and make sure that all our pairs are ready to roll. So around August we can start ringing a few babies. Want to get them done early as possible this year. So we had a lot of thinking to do, a lot of planning. I got a little notepad and I've been figuring out pairs and who we can put with who and all that kind of stuff. So still we've got this month and next month probably a full racing, and then we'll pretty much stop. And then we've basically got 2 races in August, that if we've got any birds left, the 10k rings on it, then we'll definitely get some rings on them. We'll win the race anyway. Hopefully we might win it, but we're not doing too well at the moment with the return. So I'm just going to go wash this up, put my vaccine back in the fridge, just because I've got a little bit left still, just to get through things like this. So that's my little gun, and I'll stop waving this around because I know one of those hens is pretty nervous. I think it's that one up there. She doesn't like this. She's getting a bit nervous, so I'll put it away. Okay, so make sure that's all nice and clean. I just disinfected all that, bit of sterilized water with the heat, so that is ready for us to use very soon. Actually, like I said, it's August is coming around really quick. A few things here, little secret things I shouldn't be showing you, but we'll see how we go. Pick something up for coccidiosis as well. It's pretty much a generic thing, probably better things around, but that was at my local store today. Was a very valid comment from someone who said, with the stress, whatnot, it can arise. So I've got it on hand, ready to go. The one that I did have was out of date, so I've thrown that one out. Same one there, we'll just throw him out, and new one ready to go. Really need to get on top of my medication again, do another proper order from Australian Pigeon Company, most likely. It's where a lot of this other stuff comes from. I got in here. And picked up some nest liners today as well, because that's how close we're getting. It's getting to the point where we've got to start thinking about this. Just getting prepped, get in before everyone else buys them all, because there's not a lot of stuff around these days. And also I went through all my bins. I filled all these up again with feed. Spent quite a bit of money today. There's almost $100 in each one of these drums, but unfortunately that's what it costs. And we gone back, it's really hard to see, but get as light as I can. But we've gone back to a very, very varied mix like I usually have, which is good. But we will look at that later on. That's just one of the things I've been up to today. So all these are full. Hopefully they last me for the next, I would say probably now we've got less birds. Easily one of these a month we'll start to use. So I'm trying to buy things in bulk at the moment and get it all done at once. So 3 mixes the same. I've got some overflow in there and also another bag of pigeon pellets. So fair bit there. And, oh my gosh, I thought it's a rat or something trying to get in here. It's just you chickens, eh? What are you doing? Behave yourself. Anyway, we'll go in here, have a little bit of an update. No returns today, which is a bit disappointing. Still missing probably 7, but, well, yeah, not the better of the bunch anyway. So we'll go through the ones we're missing. Basically, the 2 black hens are not here. The white flight hen, she's generally a bit slow coming back, so she's always been slow. So she may turn back up. And talking about slow, we always had the little red checker up the top there, the really naughty one. He seems to come back, but he's very slow. So I feel like he's going to plague me for the rest of the season, but he's just going to turn up late. So we'll just see how we go. Oh, hello, little girl. Here's my little clock hen. And the way that she's standing, I think she thinks she's paired up to me. Oh, dear me, she is. Look here. I throw you in a basket. I treat you mean. And you think that we're paired up? What is this? See if she'll do a little dance. She's definitely showing interest, which is... Why put you in a basket and send you nearly 200 kilometers? I don't understand this. Oh, you're just too nice. Oh, look at her. She's strutting around now. Oh, this is hilarious. You miss me, do you? Oh, you're a good little girl, hey? Wow, that's very unexpected. I just haven't been nice to you. I feed you and stuff, but like I put you in a basket. Unless you like that. Come here. Oh, she's a very funny little pigeon, that one. Come here. Come on. Come on. Here. Come on. Come here. Come here. So that one at the back there, actually, while he's down here, that one is another brother to 83. He's bred this year, so he'll be going on the 180 kilometre this week as well against his brother. We've got around about 24 in here to send. You've seen I moved the hens over there. I've moved the yellow team back into this side so we can continue to separate them for the moment. I have moved 1 or 2 hens over into this section. Little storm hen here that was paired up to the red Vanderbilt. They're not for racing this year. We might breed from them and also race them next year just to see how they turn out. She's funny, that one. But yeah, seems to be going all right. Pretty happy how all the birds are going so far. There's only 2 in here that I'm going to have to watch their primary flights, which is that little cockbird up there. And then there was one other hen. Now, who is she? We'll check on basking anyway. So plans for this week so far is we'll send all the birds that haven't been out, which is around about 14, 15 of them. They will go to the 180 kilometre mark, given that the weather is not too bad. We've got a storm coming in probably today. No, probably tomorrow now. But hopefully it's clear by the weekend. We'll have a few light showers, but we should have a pretty good tailwind. So it's really good for these birds going first time. It should be pretty quick. And they don't need to be super fit. They can sort of use that tailwind to their advantage. So we'll keep a close eye on that. And any of the returns that are looking pretty good, what we'll do, we'll send them most likely. That includes you, girl. You might, hey? We'll send them to the 250 kilometre race, which it's around about an extra 60 kilometres for them. So I think she'll be able to do it. She's looking really good. She might come back. I don't need to give her motivation because obviously she just wants to come back and see me. That's what's happening here. So, yeah, maybe that's a new motivation technique. Oh, she's a funny little hen, this one, isn't she? Huh? Is that why you come back so quickly on the weekend? Because you wanted to see me? This is hilarious. You're a good little hen, aren't you? Anyway, we'll see how we go. I'm pretty excited for the weekend. She's going to follow me around everywhere, I'd say. But we'll continue on through here. So we're taped up as waterproof as I probably can get. This weekend might be a little bit of a tricky one, depending how the weather is. We might have to bring the clock back this way a bit in case any rain sort of comes in on the clock or connections, but we'll figure that out as we go. These cocks are all just cruising at the moment. I am considering getting close to pairing up Leo and Storm again. There's big Leo there. He's looking absolutely stunning. I'm considering pairing them up a little bit early because I want to shut them down earlier. I don't want to breed for a long time, but we might do like 3 or 4 rounds out of them this year. Just them together. Last year we only done 2 rounds and got 3 babies out of it. Still got 2 of those babies over in the team, which is realistically pretty good odds. We lost 1 of them, that's it. So yeah, as you know, the generation 1 that we're working on are pretty good. So yeah, probably keen to get Leon Storm maybe up into one of these boxes, get them paired up. She's not happy with me. She's trying to come. She's trying to get through that wire there. Oh, she's jealous. She's like, come on. You're a funny little pigeon. You could even turn out to be a champion the way you're going. So need to take this out, but lots of planning going on at the moment. Like I said earlier in the video, I've got a little notepad out and I'm sort of writing down which cockbirds that we've got because we are getting very close to pairing up. So I got to get the pairs locked in. This Vanderbilt cock there, he's the mother to that cockbird, which she's there trying to get me. So I'm probably safer behind that wire, to be honest, so she can't get me. And we may give him, I've got some hens lined up. They're over here in the yellow team. Hopefully they do mature. They should be old enough to breed, but at the moment no one's showing any interest. So we'll see how we go. Titan, you're going to get a shot, mate. You're going to get 1 more chance to breed a champion. But you do actually have 1 son that may give you some kind of redemption. I've had a few comments from you guys as well, like, you know, give me some positive feedback about being stricter on the birds, which is definitely true. We do need to be stricter on these guys. We can't keep all these birds. Some of the birds might go. I think I've convinced the wife into letting the yellow one go. From now on, the focus is my little family of birds that come down off Leon Storm. That's where the main focus is. We will breed a little bit of Tide Grizzles and then basically try and get these birds winning some local races. But more importantly, they need to win 1-off races. That's where the goal is, and we're going to hit that pretty hard. So I'm just giving you a heads up, everyone. Now, let's go into this little project here that I'm trying. Never really done this before. Actually, I've never done it before. Hey, come on, I'm trying to film. All right? There's nothing worse than a jealous girlfriend. Oh, gosh. Women, eh? Yeah, they seem to be going all right. The only problem I'm worried about is I feel like this blue bar here, and there was, I think he might have been paired up with one of the, I think these 2 might have been paired up. So what I'm going to do in this video anyway is lock each cock in a box. I've got drinkers, everything for that, so I'm going to do that now. Get them locked into a box, and then maybe tomorrow or the next day I might try and get some hens in here to see, you know, get a bit of action going, see if we can motivate them. 83 is probably my best bet for a win this weekend. Hopefully, realistically, if we can motivate him, we could possibly win the federation. We could have nearly scraped into the top 10 this last week if we were able to clock him. But this week, we're getting some motivation. He was paired up to Storm before, but we're not going to do that. I do have a blue bar hen from Adamarcha that he was paired up to for one round, so maybe I might just try and pair him back up to that hen, you know, old flame. They might pair up pretty quickly, just for motivation for this weekend. So I've got the hens separate over in that other section. So hopefully we can do that, because we need to win this weekend. I want to win to prove that this little pigeon can do it, because realistically, he can do it. I know he can do it. But yeah, I just get this little mealy here. I tell you what, he's really turned out to be a special bird. He's a very solid, muscly little thing too. So I want to work on these 6 cocks. You'll see me put up little stories and shorts and stuff of these guys. I've been working them separate. They've been loft flying all together. Just the 6 of them. Really, really good actually. These guys together, without that interference of hens, are just racing around. They're racing each other. They're not mucking around, showing off, whatever. They just, I think it's a testosterone and I'm just sort of ramping up a bit. So I'm not going to ramble on too much more, but basically that's where we're at. I'm trying to prep all these guys for the race this weekend. The only one that we have to keep a close eye on is this cockbird up here. He's still got the very last primary flights coming through. Hopefully if it comes through enough by the end of the week, then we can basket him. But if not, then he's in trouble. What are you doing? But yeah, I'm getting pretty excited, and I'm trying these different techniques just to give us that edge, because he done all that by himself on the weekend. But I feel like this weekend we've got a little bit of rain, which the birds that I'm working on do really well in the rain, and we've got a tailwind too, so it's going to be a quick race. I think this weekend he wasn't too far off 1300 velocity, but I reckon this weekend will probably, like I'm guessing now, it might be above 1500. So yeah, I reckon it's going to be quick. So I'm getting pretty excited now. So we need to work on this here and get this rolling, I think. So I'm going to lock these in the box and I'll be back in a second. You want to hang out with me, yeah? Come here. Come on. Come here. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit dark, but what I'm going to do, I have no idea what I'm doing really, but we're going to try it. Lock the cocks in these boxes for 24 hours, and then maybe we'll look at introducing some hens. I did have a really good thought actually. That little friendly hen that's following me around, she's just eyeing me off at the moment up there. Given she's showing interest, we could actually pair her up to one of these cocks, because she's racing as well, so I might actually get her over here. She does have a sister as well, so I might even try and get her in these boxes as well. I picked these up off eBay some time ago for this purpose, so we definitely can use them, but I actually thought they do clip on there, I think, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if that works. Yeah, so we could actually just cut a little hole in there too, so they can come and get a little bit of food. But what I plan on doing maybe is feeding the cocks in their box when they are. So when they come back from a loft fly, I'm just going to put like a little bit of food in each box for him. He's probably getting a bit excited, but 83's got the top one. So I'm going to get them all in their boxes, give them a little bit of food. It's a little bit of a treat, and see how they go. Okay, we got them all in their little boxes, and hopefully they enjoy it. They're eating the food, which is good. So maybe in 24 hours I may just open up 1 or 2 and just see how they go. I want them to just kind of pick a box and stay in there, and I want them to go in there every night. At the moment they're kind of still sitting on the perches. I don't want to take the perches out, but I want them to get them stuck into those boxes. So hopefully at some point this weekend, well, tomorrow's Wednesday, so it's going to have to be Thursday, we're going to have to introduce some hens in there, and then maybe lock them in the boxes with the hens. I just want to get them paired up. As long as they're paired up, then I'll be happy to get them. I'm going to get them on the truck anyway, but as long as we've got some type of motivation, them locked into the box somehow to the point where that's their box and that's where they want to stay. So wish me luck, and I will see you guys most likely in the next day or two, and let's get ready for the weekend, because I think this little hen is going to get paired up in those boxes. She's definitely keen, aren't you? Hey? So we'll get you someone. There's always a friendly little hen, this one. Come here. Come on. Oh, she's out of here. Oh no, she's got her wings out. She's like, what's in here? Mom. Right, let's get you back in your side. Mom. Anyway, I'm going to catch you guys later. This little clock bird, it's time for her bed.